today, we dey deal with the election, the by-election we just passed. Now, Constituency 110. This particular election, it don't bring too much draw na salon. From the time when they for the campaign, we don't talk about standing here. Then come up from the campaign, till then go na TV, then do a debate. From there, the election na be the 24th of August this past Saturday. On Sunday, NEC began for announce then cancel the election because of something will happen now one of the polling station them. And now that polling station there, then say about 10 different ballot box them be get tampered with. Waste on your man then we go destroy the ballot box them. Videos then they where they show exactly waiting be happen on social media. Videos then they even this web page we post the video there. Although it be short, it's difficult to ascertain who that then responsible na the video. But clearly you go see say police be there na the video, and I don't know if the police, if you see somebody they damage the box like the police, the action of the police will land we go left arm for another day. But make we listen to the interview where Albert Masako, when the media man, he been get right there na 98.1 this morning. Listen to this.
Good morning, Mr. Masako.
Yeah, good morning, Khadija. Thanks for having me.
All right, yesterday we see Usai, the Chief Electoral Commissioner, be make announcements. Usai, he cancel the results for Constituency 110 by election because of some reason the way he say one, plenty violence may happen, and una not be able to get account of 10 ballot boxes. We make una not able to forget 100% of the total vote counts. Now we get the political party that we contest na the by election. One, the APC they say una not get the legal right for cancel the results them.
Thank you very much, Khadija. The Chief Electoral Commissioner indeed cancelled the results yesterday for Constituency 110. But our example will not say now two elections the Commission conducted yesterday. One in Ward 034 at Peru, then at Kenema, and the one at Eton. The one at Kenema, the Commission announced results because there was no violence. Unfortunately, the one in our Constituency 110, it was marked with violence. But again, Khadija, I want to make family not to let get the power for council elections results. Not to the first time in 2007, 2012, 2018, we have had instances of net cancelling elections results or the conduct of polls. This is not the first time. We as a commission, we believe we get the power. If any party feels agreed, it will go to court. But our make family not say this very wrong election, 110, where the justice annulled. Now, as a result of violence again, so it's like if we won the election because of a cancellation of the particular polls, when at 2018, when a rerun, then again, in the same rerun election, violence come again. Maybe the question we need for us, when the commission look at this, should violence become part of the body politic of our elections administration? Because the Justice Commander verdict, based on violence, and we do the rerun again, violence creeps in again. But the court will act to decide that. The commission takes the decision based on the circumstance. The commission believes it has the right. If anybody feels aggrieved, let it go to court, make the court say otherwise.
The doubt of the APC party where still they contest the decision, say, we will not get the legal rights for cancel the result. Take the public through the exact section of the Public Elections Act where you have the mandate for operate as institution, where you use for cancel the elections.
Khadija, I'm not a lawyer. I don't get the act in front of me or the Constitution. If you don't tell me I get for put that, I don't look for that. But waiting at say, this is not the first time NEC is.
As a spokesperson for the commission, if suppose for affair with all the laws them, where una they use for make una decisions them. Hello, one more time, Albert.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
All right. Albert, then we look at some of the stakeholder engagements them we normally as election body una can do before any election una they conduct. One of them, na the engagement one I can get with ONS. We get the responsibility for coordinate security for any election we NEC can hold. We take example from the Edma election will be happen, way for be happen our talo. After ONS be done do then consultation with stakeholder them NNC say violence for be happen ahead of that election day, then cancel them. When be done begin see example from the campaign them. Waiting be the stakeholder engagement and the decision won't be make ahead of this by election despite all the violence them will be done the happen day.
A lot of stakeholder engagement happen, not only from NEC inside, even with sister EMB. PPIC undertakes a lot of stakeholder engagement. So the issue of engaging with political parties, it will take a lot where everybody will know. We find out even the start of the campaign, violence in camp, where PPIC been able to put the foot down there, no, with the ban street rallies because of violence. In fact, what we look at now is next we don't take the decision because we believe we get the right. If any party still agree, it's make it go at the courts. And I also want to reference it. We do this in one election at 1-1 as a result of Justice Commander is ruling. We're based on violence again. So it's like violence. Maybe we look at the effect. The cause again, why elections will be marked by violence? The conduct of elections will be marked by violence. As far as NEC is concerned, we do always we're supposed to do. It is difficult for NEC, we as NEC, to operate in a violent kind of atmosphere. Because we train we staff, yes, that day they beat we staff them and book ballot boxes. I mean, like danger to life and property. Let's ask the question, maybe this will be the national discourse. Why elections we forget violence or maybe attain, especially on the part of political parties? All the political parties. Yes, we don't take a decision. And if somebody feels aggrieved, make the matter go to court. Make the court say otherwise. But a political party cannot say we don't get the right. This is not the first time NEC don't cancel elections. I've been instances 2018, 2012, 2007.
Albert, so plenty people believe say similar thing like this will happen so na constituency 110 be happen at the Tonko Limbaba election. But we have not been take this decision for cancel that particular center they outside the violence be happen. In as much as
make some
vote, but not all the elections we are supposed for cancel. Just how much percent be left of that particular center the way make una not be able to forget the 100% total of the vote cast.
Make some clarification. The first Tonko Limbaba election where the commission cancelled as a result of violence, which unfortunately there was a loss of life. That election result, there was no election result in fact, because the process, the commission may cancel so there was no election result. As a result of violence. The first Tonko Limba election as a result of violence. But I see some panelists say somebody died, but they still announced. No, that is not correct. The first Tonko Limba election will be supposed to conduct in September, where somebody lost in life. The commission cancelled them, and as a result of violence. So the commission will take the same decision as a result of violence. The discussion now is violence, intimidation, destruction to electoral materials. Is it going to be part of the body policy? No. We look at the effects now, but let's look at the cause. The commission won't take the decision. If anybody feels aggrieved, let me go to court. Let the court say, no, NEC, go back and redo or what you don't do. But we as a commission, we are taking the decision based upon violence. And at the next reference against it, the Justice Commander ruling. Now, as a result of violence, we announced a whole election we don't conduct in 2018. And we are doing this now, violence on creep again. That is the situation.
The plenty violence them we don't happen recent by elections them we they conduct and how the election is scattered with Alala. It clearly shows say NEC not can get better security for conduct by elections.
But unfortunately, not to NEC they provide security. We not
provide security. It clearly states say we not can get the security we need for all the election. You self go agree with that based on the violence that we don't
into whether election is over securitized, whether you get so many security or not. The argument is the attitude of Sierra Leoneans who will go into election. That will be the issue for discussion. We are NEC will conduct elections. We will do the but if there is violence, we will pack up and commodity. And as that happens, when the violence happen, you see we start there, all man is run all over the place. That is the issue. Unfortunately, NEC not really provide security. So I cannot guarantee say who to go why security today or security not. But unfortunately, there was now less.
Finally, before you left with Albert, how soon the public go hear from NEC for the next election date?
Well, according to the Chief Electoral Commissioner, we are assessing the entire situation. The commission will put word now.
Thank you very much for we talk to win at the program. In name Albert Masakwe, Director of Communications, na the National Electoral Commission NEC. We talk on the reason them we make NEC take the decision for cancel the by-election we be na Constituency 110, na Godrich, Hamilton and other area them over the weekend.
We want to tell 98.1 thank you for that clip they will be able to get from them. Well, we bring in Abdul M. Fatoma from Campaign for Human Rights Development International on the aspect of human rights and how all this by-election thing they unfold. Make it take we through the process on Chadi their own eye, how they see this particular weekend, how the election be carried on. Welcome on board, Abdul M. Fatoma.
Thank you for having me to be put here.
We see how the election be carried on, sir, and also we see how NEC be cancelled the result, and then based on the attitude and people them will be go then destroy 10 ballot box them. Waiting na Chadi they own take on this event as it unfolds, sir.
Well, we actually condemn the whole issue of violence in this country, and this is not the first time we don't condemn violence on by-election, or neither a by-election, or or neither the general election. And recently, this evening, the international community don't join the civil society organizations and we condemn that violence. As well, themselves condemn her outrightly. In the last paragraph, they say the progress which we don't make after the war, and conduct several elections, including the 2018 election, and they not see that conduct where they conduct themselves from the previous election to this by-election, and that showed the significance and the seriousness of that particular thing will happen where some Sierra Leoneans and they take them very lightly, and in some politicians, very serious. And I think we need to go back to the drawing board and make work things out properly. One thing where people for know that say government officials, government agents, individuals, we're all accountable under the law. And if we want to let the rule of law flourish, the government will make, law accessible, to all individuals in this country. And we for able also for hold we parliamentarians and we judges to account for the bad laws or the bad decisions that we then make in the country. And good governance means for adherence to the principle of transparency and the due process for law ensures a fairness and other things can happen. So we're able to avoid abuse of power. What happened at that constituency is all about political ego and political might, trying for show off. But then if we look at the interests of the people, that will not be centered alongside the entire electoral process. This is a community where 43% of the residents, the way they live in poverty, extreme poverty. And they don't get access to pipe-borne water. They don't get access to electricity. the health centers, the way they far miles away, the schools, the way they, very far for accessible to so many picking them, and so good in the whole destruction. Now, one of the school centers, and then go, you see, in a pan body structure. This 2019 is sad and shameful for now they even showcase pan body structure as a school for a whole community when at the rural western area. So the buffer the road can see under the tick the road can see where school picking sit on the no bench now not a surprise. The people of that community, they not deserve what happens to them. And non-Sierra Leone not deserve what they happen to this country since, we gained independence over 50-something years ago now. The political parties don't get the opportunity for govern this country. Then they take the people of this country for granted for several reasons. One, because of some of them followers and believe that them political party is more bigger than the country. Some of them political party is more bigger than the religion where they will practice if some they practice them. And so the political party leaders then got them. So you see there's a total destruction that happened. In the eyes of the police, we who riot equipment, a kidnap, they watch. Even the cooks, the one the way they do that destruction. Now law under the 2012 Electoral Act, anybody will damage, obstruct, destroy, electoral materials, a criminal offense. And police, their responsibility under the 1964 Police Act, give them the power for the preservation of law and property, for law and order, and also protection of property and enforcing and regulating laws.
Mr. Fatoma, I want to hold you under quick because there are a couple of videos them where they go around with different narrative. But this particular one, Usai, the ballot box them, they get tampered with when they destroy them. You see the police and some other people and they talk say the police are not go able to act at that time because the people that will go for go destroy the ballot box them Boku pass the police them at that time according to that video. Some other people and they say there are other videos them also they see couple of guys them with this person where the motocarity of soldier team load people them. He say he pass through the checkpoint, also police then set up checkpoint, he pass through the and they're not able to do anything to that particular individual day. But when you see the video, you go see say that one then they broke the box, the people them way go there, then Boku pass the police them will be there at that scene day. What thing are you own take on this, sir?
You see, you cannot give an excuse to when somebody, I should say, if now somebody in the advance towards any of the political authorities with riotous things, with the bodyguards and we get live ammunitions and then gone, they would have done otherwise, for scare that person, even they not shoot and kill her on the spot. But just was that individual. And we see the destruction of neck properties and also the electoral ballot papers. The police, then even the Butu, they pick from the destruction one after the other. We see that, in one of them video footage that we did talk about. Then we get a whole display of lawlessness where this government, the campaign, this administration, the campaign wholeheartedly against, let's say, APC, a lawless party. They don't respect the rule of law. They don't bastardize the rule of law. So we then come fix them. But the same thing when we organization we report on page 27, 2016 April, when allegedly Leather Boot and others then be break into the SLPP office and allegedly rape, beat woman, then will be condemned that act there outrightly, and police were in the very premise again where that happened, and then nobody end up arrest Leather Boot them, but then they end up arrest the SLPP people, then and jail them. That's the same thing happening, you know. So why was the criticism? Why was, you know, asking that they are the better alternative for the people of this country? You know, whereas people now, as I speak to you, some of them in a detention, some of them in the correctional center, both female and male correctional center in this country, because of their political belief, because somebody, you know, within the other part of the political party, nothing say them fit for the outside. So the best place for them detention or for them correctional center, when a prison. You know, they are now who are Sierra Leoneans. And if you want for rural people, you cannot give them the pain where they run away from. And this is what politicians need to know in this country. But that the country is when you're outspoken, when you're fearless, criticize government, you know, political party supporters, the worst they can go at you say, you know, you hate them, you're on a payroll from the other political party, you know, on this. But I understand because genuine thing not happen in this country. So if whatever thing where you do, if you genuine, they look you like a crazy person, you hate nothing, you know. But the rate at which we country don't go, you know, I think we need a reflection, a very deeper reflection. Some of them young people they are within they use for doing destruction there. Most of them they in the 20, 24, 25. We don't actually witness with civil war how destructive it's been there. And to the kind way we don't hate one another. Let God push and far from if we go into civil war, it is worse than the one we will get. Because now, even you drive quality motor car, somebody the way they hate you no more. Not because you drive good motor car. Even you they get likes on Facebook. The next thing they say you want for run for political office. Now they make yourself being so popular. This is so how petty and how we don't become hateful to one another. We so hate ourselves. So the thing where me they say for Sierra Leoneans, nothing not happen again at this global stage where an isolated incident. If not be an isolated incident, you know, the US embassy, the German embassy, the European Union, the Irish embassy, the UK embassy, not they come together and put a press release and urge the government of Sierra Leone and political leaders, you know, for let them set a dialogue and respect the civic rights of Sierra Leonean citizens. When international community right, the right with diplomacy, but then get words and way then they express way wanna for look and pick out and act on them if only you want to maintain, you know, their relationship. The key word in that press release where Sierra Leone government needs to work on. One, the civic rights of citizens. Two, you know, dialogue. Three, rebuild una, you know, past glory. That say we have been non-conduct on ourselves after the civil war, after the one-party state. And now, you see, we said and take where they say, since after the one-party state, they know what may happen the one-party state. And so now, they're advising us to maintain the good record. Even though some Sierra Leoneans they will not believe, say, we have made some strides. consolidating with democracy. But the one the way we and then they share the global stage, then we recognize that. But however, then there's a little bit of hiccups with we for this last incident. The Electoral Commissioner the National Electoral Commission say, then cancel this because of violence, and the High Court be rule for letting you run this thing out of violence. Well and good. But next, don't they take these similar decisions there illegally? Illegally mean that say there is no law where they go for side say this law na the Constitution or this law na the Electoral Act na in with the mandate for law do this cancellation. But all what we are up to is the same music. APC been do this, Christian Atop been do this, whether been do this, whether they in power. What in they happen? You know why the people of this country give APC the back door 2018? Because they were fed up and frustrated with the thing where SLPP they do now, and they ask, say the people then, would have been know what APC been do? So if they're ready for waiting and they do the people them and ask them a question, the same people will punish APC. That will be the same people. Then I don't get the mandate. Now then get the mandate for entrust the affairs of this country in hand to any political party. No political party now they impose himself upon the people of this country, as far as democracy is concerned. So these very people were given this mandate. Now when they refer them to whether the way they be put in a corner. I don't think it is fair for the people of this country. But when some man get power for just a day, it forgets the root or the procedures. So then this become, the clear immaturity in displaying in most of the politicians in this country. Because politicians, if you look the people that will give you the mantle and how best you can ask for the direction and work with them. It doesn't mean that you're not for control you, not for rule you. What if you promise them, if you cannot fulfill all the order, but do something. But how can you go and arrest people in the community and you expect say them go vote for you? How can you go and beat up people in the community and you expect say them go vote for you? We don't see political parties do that. We see the answer where the people then give them. So why we not learn the lesson in this country? So NEC and the Sierra Leone police, they fell woefully, to the people, their expectation of this country.
Okay, I believe say we don't try for later one day, but before they let you for go, when you look, just like how you say, the press release from the international partners, them, the statement with an issue, then you take back to Bintumani 3. This word dialogue become that same day, that other statement will then be released. This tobacco they don't release this statement, dialogue back don't come. Then we don't do this Bintumani 3. Did we learn something from Bintumani 3? It give we any result?
Well, the behavior of political parties, for this by-election, clearly tell we say Bintumani not be fit for purpose. You remember, as I can recall, you be interviewing me and ask me my opinion on Bintumani. I tell you, say, what we need in this country now a genuine political dialogue between we, the people, and the politicians and the political party. Let we ask them, what make them feel say this country are not for be peaceful when it comes to election? Maybe then get a secret where they no one for share with me. But if we get an open and genuine dialogue, then we're able for educate the people then. Why really then think say they not forgive this country blue for let they at peace. Even though we then they at power, even though we then they opposition. But they not go give me any peace. You know, the sad thing about this country, the compromise is too much. During the election, political party representatives say a lot of careless word them. I believe saying that them kind of people then they now for them they in a jail. Most of them careless word. For let a politician talk, say I go make the country ungovernable, I not go accept that result. You know, now be an unacceptable statement that. Then for let politician grab it talk say the soldier man and this that. A careless statement. If for them in jail. But we will compromise all that in there. So how you gonna, if you want for display fairness, how you gonna pick and choose things? These are the sad things. You know, so now let them postpone this thing and say, I mean, they don't cancel this thing, sorry. They say that they do a rerun. Yeah, the speculation, you know, among the SPP, APC, now there are two more that come out saying that they win this thing. And the possibility they say they for win. And the other one say the cancellation happened that say if then be called the result, then for don't disadvantage them. The other one say, well, you know, clearly who for the win. So if the rerun come, the result go either way of them two people there. And they say they not go accept their petition. And if the court asks them back, for a rerun, that means that one Green constituency from 2008 maybe to 2020, 2018 to 2020, maybe we don't end up forget for by-election, for rerun, you know, na one great constituency. Just out of what? Lack of confidence, lack of trust in public institutions. You know, you see the reason why Leone cannot trust the public institution because the individuals that already man the institutions there, they're not fair enough with themselves, so they're not going to fair with the people of this country unless we'll be honest and genuine, you know, for call things by their name and for land for say no to people when no is no. You know, you see Egypt, they won CEO of Sujatim Paupa with the SPP logo on it. It's not something even if we don't trivialize. It's something we don't implicate them internationally and nationally. We them for try to address as soon as possible than trivializing it, putting defense, you know, unnecessary defense. We're not workable. And some of the defense, they don't even embarrass some personalities, you know, in government. So it is totally unfair.
All right. Thank you very much. But which thing will be your last word for we before we let you for go, sir?
We need for put political ego aside because all of this nonsense, all this in a political ego. People just want to express that say they got the political might, they're more powerful than the others, and they can destroy the life of other people. Them or neither sanction the development a certain community, you know. But if we love Sierra Leone, we not get second Sierra Leone now. Only one Sierra Leone we get, and because of that one Sierra Leone we get for love one with sincerity and do all we best. And with the media short Sierra Leoneans, when they listen this particular conversation, they're not for give up, they're not for lose up on this country. Time will come, we go jump all, these ugly challenges where the country they face.
Thank you very much, Abdul M. Fatoma from Campaign for Human Rights Development International. Thank you, sir, for your time.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Well, we don't hear Abdul M. Fatoma all waiting it on Leone table in the eyes of Chadi, how they see this whole thing unfold, and you hear how they discuss. Make a bring in Usman Toli, we can always join we na the program, make we hear waiting na ion take on this particular by-election. Yes, Usman Toli, you get the platform, sir.
First, I want to take this opportunity for thank Mr. Abdul Fatoma for in comprehensive analysis towards Constituency 110 recent by-election. Actually, it only all the important points them on the table for make we come and dive into it. I'm not going to go through all the points them we don't put on the table, but I want to look at the old scenario in under two critical questions then. In other words, I just want to build a case under two critical questions. The first question I want to pose to members them with listening to this forum today, I want to think carefully. If we all feel see NEC supposed for cancel this result, or if we just cancel usai the violence take place and call for another election for that particular constituency day. So I want to look at that very carefully, because we, the taxpayer, then we worry about the tax system we pay. That's the first question. And then the second question I will pose to the audience is this. The police them, when say they just turn a blind eye to the incident where it happened in Angola town, or therefore they not provide them with the required security in the place. So these are the two critical questions then I want to dive into to make all the listeners they help me for critique, for give a critical analysis. Okay, so let's start with the issue of NEC. As we don't listen clearly to Abdul Fatoma, it makes it quite clear. And they also interview Albert when he come off from NEC, the reasons why they cancel the elections. I will start with some statistics so that we all will understand the reason why make them fishing and for cancel the election. Well, after they don't count the votes then, we found out say 43% of the APC didn't get 43% of the vote cast, while as SLPP didn't get only 40% of the vote cast. So the total number of centers, it came to 93%. So only 7%. Angola was only about 7%. So the question is, this 7%, is it materially important for the NEC cancel this election? Well, the whole truth is this. Let's just make this quite clear. The difference between the leading party, which is the APC, we get about 43%, and that of the SLPP, which is 40%, was only by 174 votes. Was only by 174 votes. And according to statistics, then say the total number of votes them what they expect from Angola town. And remember, Angola town are the stronghold of Cadi Davis. Davis were now the APC candidates. I want to let people understand what thing they go on here. Then when I go suicide, the whole thing they come out. Angola town now the stronghold of the APC party, right? And the difference between the leading and the second leading was 174. But the expected number of votes from Angola town was about over 2,000. Right? So the point is, normally we know say we will get 100% turnout. Yeah? But let's say 50% will turn out for go vote. So we still get about 1,000 votes. So if then 1,000 votes, then 1,000 people in there for vote, so the result for go either way. So on that basis, next say because that number of people who left for vote is materially important. So therefore, then thought it fit for cancel the election because the vote for go either way, whether APC or SRPP for go. But the question is, although next they don't require them for looking into that, but the question is, most people then believe say Angola Town and the stronghold of Khadija Davis, and that SRPP believes say no matter what, that is the stronghold of APC. So then for attack, and that was the only station where they attack, where they destroy 10 ballot boxes. So I left them for them to think inside this, why they target Angola Town alone? Why not other centers? Why Angola Town? Looking at the statistics, I don't give now. Whether it was deliberate, I want them to decide on that. And the other thing, whether it was a legal mandate for the NEC for cancel the entire election. Critically, one can say, this is not a waste of taxpayers' money, right? Next, they say they cancel election based on violence, and that because the violence may not happen at the same constituency, say, and that Justice Commander may not rule out the election based on violence, so therefore they make them cancel that. But technically, if they make cancel just that particular place where the violence happened, then they do a rerun of that particular constituency then, whose effect way for the make? Because all the other constituencies, they say they conduct them peacefully. This, indeed, we worry about democracy, and I say a waste of taxpayers' money to million analysis. So I want, arguably, let people then look into this, because as Abdul and Fatoma don't make it quite clear, we don't tire with bastardizing, with constitution, destroying with democracy, and destroying with civic rights in our country. But I just make a short for them and look into it. Anybody where they can talk, they look at them critically. Looking at the statistics. Yeah. And also Fatoma make it quite clear. Say there is no legal requirement. Because the interview Albert, he said as a man where you work for NEC. I think that particular legal requirement there, where you take decision, big decision like that, if you don't able, quote that particular section of the law, they call it an interview, you talk, say, member, if they don't inform you. You talk, see, when I don't cancel similar elections here. Yeah, when I don't cancel another 110, another 210. Come on, if you don't do them before, if you're not able, at least remember that particular act where it given the mandate for cancel subsequent elections. But I just believe, to a very large extent, people they don't use for do things and get away with it. But this, I will say once more again, a shame to be democracy. Yeah, and then they destroy with civic rights. And a complete waste of taxpayers' money. Because these elections, they can't cheat. It costs money. It costs a lot of preparation, a lot of organization. So me no kaya for can talk on either side of the political parties then, but for can present the case. We all critically look at the statistics and look at what is the requirement, but more importantly, the police. I'm not afraid for condemn the police. Come on, man. No matter what, I know say people will ask this question. They say the number of people that we can at the police station as compared to the number of police. the differences in terms of numbers, that the people away come, they outweigh the police. But that's not an excuse. We don't see them come to our show. We wish man for go doing job and they kill them instantly, but it's still a push. It's still a vote because now in your duty, now your responsibility to secure life and property. So man, no matter what, you still get 2-3 wipe on the weather, civil and all that. Why if you can't do things in a democratic way, at least 1 or 2 arrests. Come on, man, 1 or 2 arrests. We don't see the video clearly. That video cannot be fake. It cannot be fake. Because we see the school who said they conduct the election, it's not fake. I will assure you. Yeah? But the police, the most important aspect now the police, they're not independent. Not only for this government, but for previous government as well. Now, the most important factor, now the underlying factor that one. So at the stop here, long give chance to the other callers, then critically analyze the situation. Thank you very much, AAA, and I thank Mr. Abdul M. Fatoma once more again for a comprehensive analysis. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Usman Toli. Thank you, sir, for your time. I open the phone line now. Everybody where they call, you get 2 minutes. You get 2 minutes where you call for give your own contribution. I just want caution because when it can come to them political issue here, so man can get the blood running fast now in vain. We hear how Abdul M. Fatoma talk, cost person. He just lay everything how he see him. We hear how Usman Toli talk, cost person. He lay everything how he see him. So please, when we open the line, do not take it personal for course or waiting. We're not going to encourage that. But you get a right for make you talk waiting you see by this whole issue. But again, an advice, because if you come and begin calling him for course, we go hang up the phone by you. Because when it can come to the issue here, we can get too much tension. Yes, caller. Your name and who side you call from, please?
Yes, AAA, Mina Harun. They call from Boston.
Yes, Aaron. Waiting at your contribution. You get 2 minutes, sir.
Right. My contribution now just by this thing will happen, so we make the cancel the election. Just like how they talk, I don't know why make Sierra Leone for be this kind of we forget myself into this kind of a problem. We always any election pass blood run or then cause some big trouble. We make we not go try for change we attitude now for the people that look at side for say no, the people they're serious now. Then are always they happen for stop. If na election law do nice one dance day and commodity would that win. But all this jump, so they Allah say, hey, election, and I just waste of time. If it's self will bring the military, so then the military then go act crazy self, we go past police because then go one use a heavy hand, broke somebody in party under, we not go call for. But it left to me and you two where they go for this election. Them guy won't they go waste your time for say would they vote for them. By the end of the day, where you go cause the trouble, now you don't get for go suffer with you and you picking it. They don't get nothing for suffer. Nothing. Just look at the way how the rebel war happened. After all, now them politicians they are now them because them problem then they where people then become disgruntled and say, no, well, now we're not great again. Well, them are when they in charge, another treat we find another do good to the country waiting and call. After when people then go to bush, they go to bush and begin for cause trouble. What happened? When does he say serious? They all run away. They left the people there. They are gone. They left the people then. Pass no more God. Who that we get long life. God save you. If you not get long life, you die. After we all don't happy, they don't come back for can create the same problem. For level people that begin run back, then we not get the same state today for say, hey, the people they are all the time and they push you for go cause trouble. But when you come back and then they left with it. Well, let we say no people that make sense now, yeah? People,
right.
Let we make sense.
Okay.
We don't fool too much. Every time they got the stupid we don't make sense, man. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Aaron. Thank you, sir.
Right.
Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Hello, my name is Rugiatu. I call from Norway.
Yes, Rugiatu from Norway. You get 2 minutes. Waiting on your contribution.
Okay. Well, I just want to say thanks first to Abdul Fatoma and Usman Toli for their contribution with them just get just now. Like where Abdul Fatoma be the talk, the political leader then, and then first no show no sign of discipline before the followers and for follow them. Because like where you can talk, we self can hear where they can get in kind debates, the kind words the way then they we comments them. Nothing and not they can do there. Now so then they go free. So what you expect you follower for do? Where you the head, you they give them kind comments then they. Like for me, now then they allow them boboya so for misbehave. They know what they do. Like when they talk, I don't know why they not go put this country first. They always part them political party business. Like where Abdul that guy be the talk, Usman Toli be the talk. Where you say yes, if you watch really where you don't analyze it, we self don't see the video then. The video then don't pass violence. All man don't get nearly each and every Sierra Leone and able to see the video if you they follow your country. Like where Usman Toli talk really because now so we self the say na APC then strong old dandy. Now, nobody no be more talk waiting at the right thing. If people do go, so we say the true, but waiting make this problem candy because they no say they lost me. And like where they say the policeman and no get something, no get that kind equipment for me then defend themselves, even if they be kettle. Now this way for left now this country, police then are the party where they for the denying the support. They're not denying the support. None they defend, they forgetting at the people and they for defend. The thing too simple. Because we see a vehicle already pass. See that kind of speed where that vehicle they pass. It carry people, it forgets if anything be go up on and back, now people in life they go destroy. People, we need for put this country first and left this political business here. Yes, we know. Anyway, more left for the next caller then because this is really sad people.
Thank you very much, Rugiatu. Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Hello, Ibrahim. I call from Holland.
Yes, Ibrahim, you get 2 minutes. Waiting on your contribution.
My contribution is what it troubles me more. Now, will be for say, like I would call that the politician is or the police is get the guy into the number. And it troubles me will be for say, what will go cause destruction will be for say, politician and get into the phone number will be for say, what have you watched that? Have you the interview on 98.0 or the interview the guy? Will be for say, it's confirm say, now one of policemen I need to call the Arata guy, and the Arata guy tell and say, in a put petrol in the elevation and make in no good at the other side. That means the police said nobody guy Arata guy. Who could the minister be 98.1? What did the accent? If it's a bit the Arata guy, in the confirm chef. The guy they talk like arrogant. One thing was me not independent. I don't know say you at least where you wrong. Admit and say you wrong. The minister what did the actor? He bounce around the question. If I be the Arata guy, you need to answer the question. Say you know Sabian. And me say Sabian. And you know what to say them picture and they picture and go be say go be maintain the picture. You go say the picture and fake, but the video not fake. And the Arata guy, they say the picture who say he will have VIP where they enter for the OTC party. And then the guy don't cause problem. Arrest the guy. They say yes, they with the guy. But the guy take the will not receive the arrest or no arrest. What do we think about that? And the guy will say, all man don't see what he don't cause. Because the guy we see a way they drive, way they cross the checkpoint. And then checkpoint, if you don't get passed, or you know what could go. You know go cross the side and they because na check point na police is. How they go allow that guy they go cause trouble on that side. They know all a commodity back. You know, I don't go all the line for long time. La left and so let other man can put a young contribution man.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who side you call from?
Yes, good evening, good afternoon, or good morning to everybody where they listen. This is Nancy, they call from US.
Yes, Nancy, you get 2 minutes. Waiting a contribution.
Yeah, I just want to answer with brother in question where he ask. But then people, they are waiting make all the time, then they cause violence when they camp and anything we want for doing a salon. The answer is very simple. Now the money. If they find out, say, their pattern don't they now, from the past to now, not just a pattern. Every time when they cause problem, the international world will begin to come and pour money in the country, and then money then they can take them, then put in them pockets them and do whatever way they feel for do with or not, you know, they commodity. So if they find out, say, then they continue for stay at the same thing, for let them go cause problem. Whether it be for let them go gain more power, so then go get chance for embezzle, or all that they not just a pattern. Just look at, for instance, like just state them quick. You remember the tell where them in the give them mosquito net them. But who picking and die because of that? Because if they find out, say, they can go them picking and 2, 3, 4 sides for let them take the market. Just forget one more mosquito net. And again the Ebola, and again and again. Then they continue for the do dancing there, so just because they want for gain power and then go get away for get money. So I believe say this all it gets for do with money, but me I talk to directly to the Sierra Leoneans them. Una know what thing be happen during the war. They're all them people they also take them picking and would get money, they take them picking and go Ghana or America or England and get them go. Now we left yonder with the suffer, with the run, some then die, some then still get the scar, 30 days. Then they work out una for see them one and then now that for remind una as a reminder every day for say them people they are them in court answer because of what so and so be happen. So if una the try for stir up another problem, una remember what thing for happen or then go run away and left una. So when they go meet una, pay una money for una go cause problem, una remember about una people they will una get the what thing for happen to them if anything happen. This not the message this why they send to every Sierra Leone and them. Or they listen. As for the leaders, them, if una know say una know able for lead Sierra Leone the right direction, instead of una encourage, because you not being votes for you, encourage them sometimes go change your mind based on what they do now. If you do good, the benefit them, that will make you change your mind, the vote for you next time. Not so for intimidate them and cause them. Definitely, if you intimidate me when I they go vote, I not go put for you because I go just they go pay for you can't treat me bad again. So me now I just want for say quickly.
All right, thank you very much, Nancy. Thank you.
All right, thank you too.
We get 3 numbers them. If you call the one busy, you can able call either of the other one them. Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and who side you call from, please.
Mina Umwade from Ohio.
Yes, Umu, you get 2 minutes. What's in your contribution?
I just want to say where I see the video and then where I see it on the news on AYV, I actually cry because it looks like every step they take one step for go before, they take another step behind. This time actually an opportunity for the one then where the lawmakers then will go under the police, then all. For let them really, because if the video then they show, you know, what thing happen. Let them investigate this swiftly and bring the people then we don't do this to book. Whether not APC people then, whether not SF people, PP people then, we get for set an example. Otherwise, this going to go on and on. We not get no other side for go. All side don't lock. Some of we then we want to go home. We don't fed up. We don't tire. So man, they go working, come, if you don't inside Motokana, they die. We want to go. But when anything you the reading can see here, you had all the fuel back. It's hard times to Leone and then we get things. With the faith for people them. If push camp and shop, then they left we. then fly, then go. Then we left. People then poor people then left there. People that we don't know nobody abroad we go say una come. Abroad said not the same way again. Because we don't so Canada and country them. They said they don't want we there again. And I not go blame them. Because they really and nothing where they get, they can't live on them. Some man they can't, they on welfare for some time. They say don't fed up, then your people then they suffer. So do ya? Are they beg we? Me people then are alone. Me picking them, me brother them, me sister them. Do you allow get peace? Una for go on YouTube and see how them, even them Black American, then they flow na places like Gambia, like Ghana, because of the small peace where they. Then they come on here, then they go there. Black man, African now we young, now there we belong. Do ya? This is so the pain me. Do ya? Salon una. La for pet, one another. Do ya?
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Omo, thank you. Yes, caller, ID live on here. Your name and who side the call from?
Mina Mohammed at a call from Liberia.
Yes, Mohammed from Liberia. You get 2 minutes. Waiting a contribution.
My contribution towards the violence we make them cancel this election. To me, it's rather unfortunate that they cancel the election because now waste of taxpayers' money. Both the two political parties where they fought for this seat, they all to me, they not take we the citizens as people who are important. Then just take then your selfish needs important and then you picking them important. Because if you look the reason for the cancellation, to me is not important. Because according to voting, I understand 90% of all the polling stations they don't able to tally them. Voting they look for a simple majority. Why they not go give the winner the winning and left for continue for waste taxpayers' money every day? Then tomorrow again, voting get for happen day. Voting then get for go fet. Every day then give police more job. And the police again, why they know they take their responsibilities seriously? If somebody can't destroy election materials in front of you, what are you doing now for arrest the person? Me, if na me, they grip one person dead, na dead, then they meet you, na day will they die. You know they commodity. Then will come meet with it. So please, I encourage everybody for hold tight and no say then two parties are not good for this country. Now look for other party. Please. Right. Thank you very much. Hold on the line.
All right. Thank you very much, caller. Thank you. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, my name is Brahma. I call from New Jersey.
Yes, Brahma, you get 2 minutes. What's in your contribution?
Yeah, people will tell you thank you for the forum we provide for we. To me, it's disappointing. It's really disappointing because the country, it's as if now like 4 steps before, those 6 steps backward. I don't understand why the young people are not going to learn lesson. Them people are not care about now. Them politicians there, they don't care about now. Why are not going to learn lesson? Why always now una they lead for go forward? Then young picking they should oversee. We know them, then they oversee. With me there, then they enjoy. Don't now una they push forward. Why una they learn lesson? Don't lack into the issue of neck. Una say una get a spokesman who is not able to quote the particular side will make the particular section will make the cancellation come. Una say una get spokesman, but is not able to name that particular party. That alone for don't give whatever conclusion. To me, another conclusion will make. It's disappointing. Then I come back to the police. Then above all, we're not waiting for stable them. Because this very constituency, we know a couple of weeks ago, we then get that small meeting and currency the bond, down and is that. Then get the vigor for go arrest the opposition members, and they know all of them. Then go arrest them. But this one, because now the ruling party side, they fall on. They fall on. We know what people are not stupid. I don't understand. Why the politicians are not going to left that country, they let that country progress? Why? Anytime we can election are do or die. I know why? I don't understand. Country, I don't understand. Let's continue for this.
Thank you very much, Brahma. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on your name and who side the call from?
Yeah, thank you for calling me.
Your name and who side the call from, sir?
My name now, Brahman. I call from a village now.
Oh, no wonder. Naimi could get very bad line too. Yes, Abdul Rahman. What's in your contribution, sir?
Yes, sir. You know the correction. Yes, sir. I just want to do a quick, as you say, the line is bad. My only contribution because they see the things already gone, and not tell well. I listen to the Interior Minister interview today na AYV na 98.9. One, and he answers the way he say, rata. That is very disappointing. You're not Interior Minister, now you're in charge of the security of the states, and then they deny flat. And then the one thing back for Mekuno as citizen and as alone as political, who they take part for them political. Any political party gets in your own stronghold. Like America, New York, conservative, Republican, and they win seats there. Now London, so certain side and the conservative, no, they win seats there. You understand? Now the North, no, they win seats there. So now this we just for make sure, say, it doesn't matter if you didn't have power, you lose an election, that means say you're unpopular. It doesn't matter. It don't mean say if you now make one small kitchen election, you end up losing that election. That means say, they do well. It just means that your opposition is stronghold. The election was not like 2080. The election passed, it was, I think it was 47 and 52 or 53. The margin is very, very narrow. For making them feel, say, the opposition, the ruling party now feel, say, everybody in the country hates the opposition. No. The turn away conservative now the UK, then they Tony Blair they lose the election. But so such party then when Labour no they ever win seats because now a very strong goal. Kensington and so area then they Chelsea. Labour no they win Tony Blair in a power for over 17 years. He never wins seats there. So with politicians in Africa, then you for realize say the opposition getting stronghold, the ruling party getting stronghold, and they're all therefore work together. You therefore make the result be, So now my small contribution is and AAA. So
thank you very much.
I was very disappointed with the Interior Minister interview today.
You mean the deputy Interior Minister?
Exactly, the deputy Interior Minister. Yeah. Exactly.
Right, thank you very much, Abdul Rahman.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
George Kamara say as long as they not take hard measure them for enforce the rule of law. He say lawlessness will always prevail. He say for enforce the rule, now they make people them not do waiting they not supposed for do. He say as long as they not enforce them, crime will always be on the rise. Yes, caller, you dey live on here, your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, Tripoli. I call from nowhere.
Yes, sir. You get 2 minutes waiting at your contribution.
Yeah, thank you very much for giving me the platform today. You don't see what you observe, you don't see we join this platform here, but we observe, me say no one call, but really waiting to go on the country, so not really appreciate, because it's like we don't know what I gain for we in the country, because it's like kind of like we don't be out here, so we don't there for the maybe like almost 20 years. We don't learn skills now, so we will implement and try for sensitize people back home. But we see say like the government when they don't even give you the chance for we try and go back home, like we don't really try for talk, we don't really tire.
Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yes, I'll sign on them. They come from London.
Yes, I'll sign on them. What's in a contribution?
Yes, thank you very much. Just like within the other caller we tried to talk about earlier on, we in our power, don't mean say that all time you will forget people who will let you. The opposition said they get a strong hold. Where that strong hold, no matter what, you will win it. So if they go make election for when I buy election, let them give the results we come out. But again, if what will happen, if you saw the act, say, the electoral act, what if say violence will take place, then for council election, then let them look into that. But to be honest, if we didn't have power, I'm not seeing why make you say for always win in any constituency, So I don't know anyway, but let them solve this problem here because it's not good for the country. Yeah, it's not good for the country at all. We're able to help the country. If you are everything Fatoma say, if any problem happen in that country, they can't wait with people like it themselves right now. It go bad off. So we need for, embrace reset again back. Then we left them bad in there. Not go help the country, not go help the people of Australia. Main contribution that no more.
Thank you very much, Alusain. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yes, caller, we don't get you back because we get a bad line. You can just round up quick. You be the talk.
Yeah, thank you very much, Skipoli. Okay, let's just round up now. All the type of talk, and this year where they go to the country, so really good for the country, where they outside right now. So it's like when anything happen at the country, in terms of when they try for go campaign, you understand? We know that all this starts from Europe here. Or after that, when they don't go back, when they don't go there in power, for them they try to encourage you again, and then again from where they outside here, they try to block with. Now we all they try to turn the one span. For them don't get chance to go to the country back and try to sensitize the people then. So but what I try to not just end up normal what I try to say is let them try to control the situation and let people get free life and live good in the country, But what they try to talk normal, at the end of this but really, good way to happen at the country. So because it go down well with me. So I just want to say thank you very much for giving the opportunity for talk today.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah, welcome.
Constituency 110. Always they make headline. And the headline what they make, not so good one. One go and say with the violence will happen during the campaign. You go feel say police go there tooth and nail, ready for hammer. If anything want pop up, you go feel say police go there on top of them game for secure. And we learn for understand say that particular day then be invoked MacP. Na so we hear. Say they invoke MacP for provide security. And the video we surface not make even the police or the security sector they even look good in this entire situation. As I can always say, Naya, Papa na us, na in the set record straight, na in the instill discipline na the us. So they say if the Papa want make waiting self, the mama can step up. Authorities, na then they for make law and order prevail. So no matter waiting, you dey get bad picking. You dey get bad picking. If you get a bad picking, if you don't instill discipline, now the result this. I don't talk here before say me. If you know me, if you work at through me, you go no say I don't care who you are. If I tell you say you do this, now this they happen, you get for do like na picking safe. If you say you put your hand there, if you put your hand there, if you put your hand, flicking finger, make you understand. Next time, you know they do it again. But as long as the discipline, the one they waiting for enforce them, no do them. Definitely. Because this one, na two approach na. You get the lawless speaking, then you get the one way for instill the discipline where it play with her, it make an kalo. So you want on to the picking back say, Bo, you suppose for carry out exactly how picking for behave. We for make your family name go before. We for make Salon go before. We for make the international community no for can remind we about trade will be deep one party system. Then say that gains will make 2018. From after 2018 to now, we don't deteriorate. We don't deteriorate. Now, same year, when people then talk how this deterioration they take place, how they roll back things them, we not supposed for the happen at the country, we still try to turn blind eyes to the incident. Because na me dey na power, na me get the decisions them for make, so me pikin go misbehave. I pull story na the time. Wait I be say that 10 day na be the campaign time. Say you mama 9 day in charge of the Aujo port. Because 9 day in charge of the Aujo port, they say everybody for Sidom before they serve them. All man for Sidom. If you are not Sidom, they need to serve now. But the one who in charge of the Aujo port, it's him up. Then other party then can't get around them. They all team up. What the mama ready for serve? Na in pikin no more. Na he can't serve. Una always team up with them. He say because then be passed the law say all man for Sidom. Because you know Sidom, so they not serve you. Now so the justice system they work na saloon. If waiting be happen during the campaign, 23 people they go court back and forth. They not get bail today. That one day difficult video self be there for prove them. Then the video not be there because it's just that say the person say na dande. He ain't just they call him. So what about this way get video? Up till now, we know you arrest. We know you arrest up till now. So, what's in the left for tell we say? If this certain person, arata, when everybody they point finger pa, if they no call and say for questioning, if they no ask and question self first, they say that video day, me no see that they it, where be say, he go now other polling station, the police then they beg and back. There is a video who say police set checkpoint where he drive through the checkpoint. Then the video they out. So if all the finger points by this one person, but the deputy internal minister don't tell we say they know they listen to social media. So not to waiting and talk na social media, not to end they act upon. So maybe, because what he talk, he say somebody for make a formal complaint. So sometimes everybody just they talk on social media. So make somebody make a formal complaint with the video evidence them, put onto a formal complaint because maybe nadande they want. Sometimes maybe then go act. You come now to NEC. Next say, now because of violence, now I make this particular rerun day because the court be the rule say, then for do one back. That's now waiting next tell we. Okay. Uda is a rule, is a court, not so. So, and at that time, then they read the election, then read the result of that particular area. So why you not read this result now? Make the court cancel and back. But you say because at that time the court be cancel that particular result who you be read because of violence. So you just take upon yourself this time around, instead of anybody will go aggrieved, go to the court, you cancel and want them. I don't know if you get exactly what they say here. The previous one, then say na violence. But then we go ahead, they read the result. Petition be take place, High Court, ruling, cancel. So una do am back. So this time around, next say, violence take place back, now the reason that they will make them cancel and want them. But that previous one, then we announce the result. So when you not announce the result, you cancel that particular polling station, we get the issue, you cancel them. Announce the result for the one way happy now, waiting at the final result, you cancel that one and that's it. It's only 7% as on a claim. Make the court give another ruling. Make somebody who are aggrieved go to the court, go lay complaint. Make the court give another ruling. Say una do am back. Instead, una say because them be cancelled and are based on violence, that made them cancel them. So una take up on una self and cancel them. Well, they say go police. So I know say the one them way aggrieved, then get for carry on, go to the court. But this one, because they not announced winner, maybe then go come back for can do another rerun. So if they can do another rerun, waiting here for happen again. This particular one we done so, now waste of taxpayers' money. That waste who are they responsible? Police? Because they not provide adequate security for all the people who are responsible, where they insist they go cause havoc on side. So look, keep them one thing before the havoc they go cause. But they left the situation, make it happen like it happened so. So, police responsible for the waste of taxpayers' money. The one that we go cause the havoc, they are responsible too for the waste. But again, also discipline no dey. We pikin they come out we lek, he come out we lek, he dey do it in he lek, he talk to mama he lek, he talk to papa he lek, he kick bucket, he lock mama na door, he do every kind thing. How we can call them? You don't want to let you pikin and play with them pikin and they safe? No. What do I mean by that? The international community then don't begin pull release them. Now we don't the register then go pull one strong one. Sometimes beaucoup people don't forget about this thing will happen. Though you can't hear now police because you remember when they pull one, police can say even New York then they kill they even the state then they kill they this and that, but then can forget how then people are they pull them press this one after the other before they knock one big one. Now they don't then pull that thing from Bintumanitri, then pull that thing for APC office, then pull, now they don't pull this one, then still they remind we. But that one party states who don't come up and no Saudi now. Then they mark and down na them books them. Then they mark and down. So whilst they make the good boy like nothing, like it's just one off thing, you know, and we are just good. We are the peaceful people them. Then little things then it affects we one way or the other. But those are the things that we don't understand. We can just dust off like, it doesn't matter. We are good to go. After it don't happen, so before marriages no, it's like nothing no be happen. We they go back peacefully. But then still keep them. They still remember what thing be happen. So until we act right, and I'm afraid any country will get a weak law enforcement and judiciary system, it will be a difficult one for police. Now we see so. Imagine a one green one constituency 1101. Before I say now, wait 2023 they come. Who side the opposition? APC feel say they have to take that seat again. SLPP feel say they will not lose it again. Say Italy na 10 years, then get for Woodland 10 years. APC feel say no, na 5 years, then give them, then they come back. You know what kind of tension lie ahead for 2023? We even this one grey one na Western area now no able control so. One grey one no. I just no one believe say we go begin say do or die. We no one use that word today. We know they use do or die, but we no one reach day. We just hope. Say this one for teach we people them lesson. We hope say for teach we people them lesson and make them act right. Maybe if we begin bring out them documents gives them. Because like Abdul Fatoma say most of them people there where they cause them advocate. Now after the war, now them born. They not be see how the things unfold. And the hatred within a salon now. I be talking the last time. The hatred within a salon now. Imagine then telling the that this kind of hate where people and they show out rightly. It don't be they didn't think for that war. Before I say now we they know say yeah people just look you they hate you. But now yeah with the way they say to sim then begin dance na free tongue. Say let the left with it they do not let them catch it down until the one car rule. Where you go, they hike price by you. All those, not a good thing. Not a good thing. But we hope for the best for Sierra Leone. We still get faith. We hope for the best. Yeah? And so they locked to their own program. We go there back tomorrow. A brighter future lies ahead of Sierra Leone. I like the cloud, the dark past, so we still get believing, we still get hope. Say, in we own generation, we go see Salon in better one. We people and them be tired, then use the word how for do. We know they use how for do. It's now. We need it now. But we need the law enforcement. Yeri umu, enable beer, it shed tears. It is sad. It is disheartening. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Another light they will focus on. Maybe the path they now the tunnel is very dark. But I can see the light far off. You know where they take ferry from Obatagri for Ferry Junction na Kisi Dockyard. Where the Oba one do reach middle. You they see like Kisi de far. But with time, when they reach na the destination and the ferry go slam. We're getting there. All them cloudy atmosphere, yeah? And then they take way down. We own generation, we go see Salon in better one. Till we meet again tomorrow. Triple say, tata.